Hello. How are you guys? Oh, I just happened to see the blueberry bunches here, and I was like, oh yeah, I was thinking I might use that. Oh yeah. I got so many ideas today and just not maybe enough time to do anything with it. So how are you? And happy Thanksgiving, fellow Canadians. We celebrated our dinner yesterday, so I'm able to totally be here stamping today. Went for my last, hi Vicky. Went for our last day of golf today actually, and I had a decent round. I was playing by myself and wasn't getting chased by anybody, and really actually wasn't catching up with anybody either. So if I'm catching up with people, it makes sense that I may as well putt a few extra around and stuff. But I wasn't actually keeping up with the people in front of me either per se. I wasn't being slow. Anyways, I'm babbling. I am a card maker, by the way. If you're scrolling past and you're like, what are you doing? I'm making cards. Don't you worry. I just took off my socks. That was really weird of me. Anyways, I don't think you guys noticed that, so that's okay. Hi Sharon. Happy Thanksgiving. So we had a beautiful warm day. I think it might have been as much as 20 degrees today. It was overcast most of the day, but then it did get sunny in my last hour of on the green. So I was not in a hurry to come in from the golf. That's what I guess I'm trying to say to you. And then leftovers. My daughter makes the best buns in serious to goodness, the whole universe. Like they are like air. Even the next day, they're like, ah. She is the bun maker. My mom very, very happily handed over the reins to her 3 years ago, and she's responsible like stink for them as well. She touched base with me, I don't know, the start of last week, and was like, how many are there going to be? Do we have enough yeast? Like she was on top of it. I'm like, what does it matter? I actually thought, are you worried about making place cards? Anyways, my other girlie made the place cards and set the table. We had great fun yesterday, bottom line. Okay, I'm going to pop you down and get coloring because I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to be doing. And I think I just popped away a bunch of the autumn colors. So how was your Thanksgiving? And do you guys, I think I asked you, most of you celebrate with turkey as well. We were able to find turkeys okay this year, so that was good. And, get this down here. I am Lori LaRose, by the way, if you didn't catch on to that between the two names there, Lori LaRose. I have active stamping here on Stampin' Up. Not Stampin' Up. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Central Alberta, and I have active stamping here on Facebook as well as on Instagram. I made a fun card the other day based on this little guy and challenged y'all to do a multi-embossing one. We've been doing fall like crazy. I think it's about time now to switch to what are we trying to say here? Spit it out. To Christmas time. I might be behind on the Christmas. This is an oldie, but I think we still have this cup. Do we still have this cup? Maybe not. That's an old one. I love that card though. One of my girlfriends is like, Lori, you need to give your cards away. I'm like, yeah, I know. This was a fun one. I was doing something with backgrounds that time. So, and then I found my celebrating because I was trying to find, oh, that's right, baby wipes, you guys. So, although it's the end of the weekend, the challenge doesn't stop. We did have a few different people rise to my occasion of, so this was one challenge. Most nights I actually challenge you guys to pop something onto the creativity group if you have been crafty. I recommend doing more of it, you guys, just FYI. I would send out some happy mail. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that would encourage you all to just keep putting some stuff out there. But yeah, so on Thursdays, we started doing the ABCs of stamping and using a couple different colors. This time I made I don't know where the other one is. I made a card using the baby wipe technique, and I tried to show off a few different ones that I had been using, and I'm no further ahead with finding the ones that I didn't have. Oh, here. No, this is not it. This is a different card. But yeah, so I'm sort of starting to get into Christmas too. I have no idea where the snowflake one went. Anyways, enough of that. Looking. This was my page of these guys. I still have yet to finish that card. That's going to be a beaut though. So, all right, what am I doing today, you say? I told you, I didn't tell you anything probably. Oh, I gave you the hint. That's for Christmas time now. You'll have to find a Christmas embossing folder that you want to use on your napkins. All right, let's get going. Let's get down to business. I am missing, I found my coffee, everybody. 3 cheers for me. Hip, hip, hooray. Oh, and I was looking actually for this. So I just was telling, actually, Jane, this is why you need Versamark. So this is Tone on Tone Versamark, by the way. So on a darker color, it becomes quite enhanced. On the lighter colors, Versamark is not quite as watermarky. But yes, so that is why you have Versamark other than for embossing. Just FYI. All right. I was looking and looking to put that onto your thing. Okay. So, oh, I love Berry Burst. You know what? I was thinking I was going to use all like pumpkins and stuff, but I love Berry Burst. So I'm going to bring in Berry Burst and some crazy blue, and we are going to make something fun. So I could pretend I could almost use this and do like crazy colors. We could almost do this like cranberries. Who had cranberries? Who likes cranberries? And how many people do it with, oh, this is pretty too. Oh, I have so many ideas. Okay, I made something with this the other day. Oh, I made something. That's good, Lori. These could be tamaracks again, though. That may be pretty. I feel like, oh, there they are. Okay, I'm gonna stamp this really fast, and then we might get back to where we're supposed to go. Okay. But what's this color? Daffodil. That's not gonna be quite as good. I know that my crushed curry isn't where it's supposed to be. Oh, and I can get some color on here. Okay, here we go. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? It's late where you are, Missy. Missing you. Got to have a conversation with Mark today. That was nice. I got to see some people. Fun. Okay. Oh, goodness sakes. Don't you wish? Well, you know what? It's Holiday Monday here still in Canada. Go get a drink while I'm staggering around here for a few seconds. And join me in Cards and Cocktails, the Thanksgiving version, as I look desperately for this. All right. You know what? You know what I might do? Oh, I think I might give a little preview to the loyal people. The loyal people. Yes, I'm going to. Okay. All right. I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to use actually something else today. I'm going to show you something. How do you like that? All right. So we have some soft pastel assortments, but we call them chalks in Canada. I'm teasing. We used to call them chalks. I'm sure maybe they always were pastels. Stampin' Pastels. They probably were, but they're chalk to me. Okay, definitely join me with a cocktail because I have now lost all of my blocks. Oh, I found one on the floor here. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. Believe it or not, I did actually tidy up. I'm going to show you this because you won't hardly believe it. Look at that desk. What? Okay, yes, somebody's going to have to help me put those dies away, but look at. That's pretty tidy. Can I just say, I was tidying up. So I don't endlessly not tidy up. I actually kind of endlessly tidy up. It's just that I stamp every day and it gets disorganized very quickly in my stamping. Okay, so I'm stamping with Versamark and I'm going to cut this little circle and I'm going to put the square and then I'm going to, I feel like I'm supposed to do something different than what I just did, but anyways. Oh. So you can't really see that, but it's Versamarked. And then I'm going to bring in my pastels. And I'm going to bring in some of this color, which, do they say what colors are on here? Daffodil, mango. Oh, so there must be either there's a new pile of chalks or something, because mango is not a current color anymore. Maybe this isn't in the catalog anymore. I don't know. But I'm going to scrape a little tiny bit off. For lack of having what I need. And then I'm going to bring in a little Q-tip. And I'm going to just rub that over. And it will stick to the Versamark. So I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 22 years, celebrating that right now. Oh, I made this crookey-eyed. I thought I was doing so good. And when I first started, we used a lot of, there was chalks in all 48 colors that we had. So there were still 48 colors. The coordination was all still wonderful. But I sold a lot of Versamark and the Pastels because it allowed us to have all of the colors by doing exactly what I just did. So I feel like, can you see that? I think so, hey? Isn't that pretty? Except that it's a little bit crookey-eyed, and I'm kind of sad about that. So I might have to straighten it out. But we'll get that. So I'm working right this very second with Encircled in Nature, and it has a few different pieces to it. And I feel like I know that there's some pretty, like you can cut out and then have things around. And this, oh, this is the inside of it. Okay, okay, okay. Nice. Okay, so I can do this. Okay. Yes, I'm talking to myself. And isn't it nice that I agree with myself? Okay, yes, okay. All right. I sure hope you went and got a cocktail because I keep losing things. Okay, I cannot believe that I made this crookey-eyed. That's okay. And you know what else? I actually made, so for the hospital auxiliary that I'm a volunteer for, I made little placards with the help of actually Brenda, and I put together the placards, and they were pretty simple, something like this, but I was supposed to have found my espresso for that, and I didn't, so, but it turned out better. I actually used old soft suede. Can I tell you, sometimes it's kind of fun just to be able to stamp whatever you really want to colors-wise, as opposed to what's current. So as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I tend to try. Now, there's a hole here, and I'm just wondering, what do you do with the hole? Oh, I really should be stamping on a foam piece, which I have. So let's bring it out here. And I'm going to do it down towards the bottom because I'll probably add maybe a bow down there, hey? Anyways, made the placards for Thanksgiving. And she's super keen. She's like, yeah, let's make some snowflakes for November. The very start of December, and they can have them for that whole time. And then let's do Christmas, I think she said. And then, yeah, I think she's keen on doing 2 for December, like for Christmas Day, as well as for the whole month of December, as well as getting ahead here and doing a November one pretty fast too. So I was like, okay. Okay. So I am kind of playing around. Can I just tell you, because that's not ideal. Let's just go with that. It's okay, but it's not perfect. All right. I've got some of those wreaths somewhere, though. I'll cut this out. There's my blueberries, if you were wondering. Okay. Okay, I am looking for my baby. Looking for those dies, actually. Hang on one second. Oh, there they are. Yay. All right, hang on. We'll get this going. You'll be so excited to see all of this. You'll be like, wow, Laura, you're amazing. And I'll be like, yeah, I am. All right. I also put away so much paper, I have nothing laying around anymore. Okay, let's go with that Blackberry Bliss idea. I'm cutting out something, girls. I'll be right over there. Give me 1 second. And I'll show you, I guess, 2 things to do with this. I wish I had previewed how the heck you're supposed to work with this set. I don't know if I've worked with this set properly yet. That's kind of sad and pathetic, isn't it? All right, so that's a ring. There's also this really pretty guy that I do really quite love. This is pretty. Perfect. Cutting out some pumpkin pie leaves. And I'll cut some. These guys are gorgeous, you guys. So I'm from Alberta. We don't have red leaves, and our leaves have finally just fallen, actually. We had amazing leaves here this year. I feel totally blessed. So I store my scraps under my table. If you hear me kind of disappear, it's like my voice gets muffled because I'm going underneath my my table. Yeah, we had an amazing fall this year. I feel totally blessed with that. Now, what I'm wondering is, okay, I gotta figure this out till a tiny bit. Oi. Okay. So if I cut this out, yes, okay. Okay. I'm gonna do blue. Hang on. I need this guy. This guy, just hang on. I got this going now. We're cooking with fire. Oh, azure afternoon might look really pretty. Let's see. Let's hope so. So I'm going to cut azure down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then we'll hope to get this card put together. Watch me now. Do. I am on a roll. Not knowing what I'm doing, it's rocking. Okay. So yeah, did I par today? I don't know if I parred, but I got a couple 2-putts. Okay, so now what I've done is I've cut the inside. I've had a hole. One other little note, if you have this set and you haven't used it yet for some reason or another, there's these little guys line up to make that the proper cutting somehow or another. So now what I want to do is line this up with this. Nice, Lori. And I'm going to glue that. Oh, Susan, you'd be so proud of me. I have glue, and I'm gluing purple onto blue. So this is a very odd color combination, and I think it's going to be super snazzy. It's not your typical, but it's going to be fun. This, I just had this be, just nailed it. And is it still, it seems like, felt like I had it right, and now it's not. Hang on a second. Maybe this is it. No, that's definitely not it. That might be. No. Oh, rats, girls. I was working. This could be it, though. That's it. Okay. That didn't take too long. Okay, so glue in the little frame around here. with glue, remember you got to take just a second. Hi, Claudette. Just a second to let it glue. Okay, just a second. Okay, and now I'm going to take some big scissors. And I'm just going to snip and snip and snip, because I want to be able to straighten this out. That was the whole thing. That's where we had to start from. And I'm okay with that. Oh, maybe I won't be. Maybe I need to do this again. Nope. I'm okay with a little bit of extra there. That's okay. And this is good. And then we've got green here. We got your green alligator. So I might change out my mossy meadow because that might be a little bit too, ooh, for me. No, that's pretty. And there's a very solid one if you wanted to add. He could go behind or in front or over on this other side, Evan. And then some orange acorn leaves, which I've been talking about pine cones and my dang squirrel for so long. And I keep calling them acorns when really I mean pine cones. I'm at war with him. I will win. I will win, I say. Okay, I don't like the orange on there. Not positive that I love this. I might have to change it out. Okay, and then these have beautiful sentiments as well. May this year be incredible and filled with possibilities. Here for you. You mean so much to me. And autumn and fall. This calls for fall. Nothing's better than fall. Some words here would be nice. What words? And I think I'll stamp them in azure. So I'll grab my azure. I think I might change this out to shaded spruce actually. I'll do that after. And then I'm going to stamp a little hello there from the Blueberry Bunches scents. I can't quit thinking about this beautiful hello. Oh, this is a nice hello. From Layering Leaves, there is a beautiful hello. Hello. I think I like that one. Hello. And it might be brown because I may not have cleaned it. Oh, yeah. Hang on. It's dirty. It's dirty. What color do you think orange and azure make? If you say brown, you're absolutely right. That's ugly. And my orange doesn't want to clean off. It's like, no, I'm very determined. I'm going to stamp this here because I think I kind of just like it like that. I'll stamp it on here as well. And we'll see what we think is better. And I'll snip this a little tiny bit. White or not white? That is the question. Because of this white, I kind of like this being in here maybe. And then I was thinking I would put this on a white card base. That's not close enough. Or I could maybe put it onto a dark Blackberry Bliss. So it'll either be Blackberry Bliss or white. Let's see. What's going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? So I don't know what I was going to say. I wish I had other, oh, I see an option here. Pull this in. Oh, I do like that. I'm going to get rid of that then. Pull this down here. Put that there. And I have some pretty, I've cut this out in another color. And I think I will add that along there maybe. And then a nice bow might be nice as well, hey? Oops. Hello, Linda. How are you doing, hon? So I am on Instagram as well, and sometimes I take the card and I make it in a minute over there, which is kind of fun to see the card recreated that I'm fussing with all in 1 second. Just needs to get trimmed up a little tiny bit. Dun, da, da, da. So pretty simple, but kind of pretty. And I do like the smudginess of this. Oopsie. I like the movement of that. So if you don't love the yellow haloing, which I think is perfect actually for this card, you can poof a little tiny bit of it off, but there it is. So that is how we used to get all our colors. And I could bring in a little tiny bit of blue as well if I wanted to blend out a little coloring there. Oh, I'm thinking I've got my azure and my pumpkin pie. I don't have. I got my blending brush. That's not going to do the trick. I was going to have a little bit of that. But let's just bring in. I do think I need a little tiny bit of blue sky. So in this case, I can practically start on the page, but I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of blue in here. There we go. I got that in here. All right, ladies. Now, dun, da, 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 dun, dun. There we go. Well, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, thanks, Vicky. I was wondering who is left here. Thanks for sending me some likes. I think the color combination is kind of jazzy, actually. I may or may not change these out for shaded spruce, but it might look kind of pretty in shaded spruce. I actually think this kind of snapped it, hey? But there it is. All right, so tomorrow night, Tuesday night, if you have a set that you think, hey, Lori, why don't you work with this or that? We'll go with that. I think I'll be starting with Christmas pretty soon, for sure, because let's face it, it's getting that time of year. And it's nice. I have to tell you that I had a backup of this guy if I needed to. But then, yeah, I honestly don't know how I got going with this, but look at how cute is that. Oh yeah, there is lots of ideas running around constantly with little bits and pieces all over the place. A whole nother card just sitting there waiting to go. Dun, da, da, da. You guys are like, you're crazy, Lori. I know. Isn't it fun? I'm off screen right now and you're like, what are you doing, Laura? I just put together a second card. So 2 for 1 tonight, you guys. Da, da, da. All right, I will let you guys go. And if you were just having Thanksgiving dinner, you can go digest a little tiny bit. If This one's obviously needs a whole bunch. Needs a little circle and all sorts of good stuff. But all right, I'll let you guys go. I will wish you a very, very happy evening. And I will talk with you again tomorrow night live at 8. It'll be great. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Betty. Bye-bye.